Economist Gerard Lyons said a return to the EU would be like walking the wrong way down the escalator. As Ms. Miller claimed the UK should try and reform the EU from the inside. Describing Brexit as a heart attack for the EU, she said, "We are entitled to question what our government has achieved in Brexit negotiations." The campaigner highlighted that there had been no agreement so far on the European Court of Justice, data, fisheries and Northern Ireland in the negotiations with Brussels. She said that the gap between the government and Brexiteers is wider than ever, and the government is putting a brave face on what they have achieved. Intelligence Squared Claire PepperGina Miller spoke for the motion at the debate held in Westminster We Are entitled to question what our government has achieved in Brexit negotiations. Gina Miller speaking at an Intelligence Squared debate in London on whether the public should have another vote on Brexit, alongside Labour MP Chuka Umunna, economist Gerard Lyons and journalist Isabel Oakeshott. She was challenged by critics who described Brexit as an opportunity to leave behind a failing economic project. Mr. Lyons said a return to the EU would simply mean centralizing and regulating, rather than embracing a global future. He said, "We should embrace democracy and embrace the results of the referendum. We are distancing ourselves from an economic project that is flawed. The EU is a declining share of the world economy. It used to be 34% and now it is 22%. Intelligence Squared Claire Pepper 84% of the audience said they would vote to stop Brexit at the end of the debate. 8% of firms sell into the single market but are controlled by the single market. A young people should embrace Brexit. The Economist blamed high unemployment figures in the south of Europe down to the financial institution. Intelligence Squared Claire Pepper. The speakers formed against the motion of the debate. He said, "The EU is based on shaky foundations. Why are far-right parties rising all across Europe? Why are so many young people unemployed in Europe?" He called on the UK to embrace the freedom there will be after leaving the bloc, such as the ability to set own laws and have a separate migration policy based on skills and what the country needs. Intelligence Squared Claire Pepper. The debate was about whether the public should vote again on the issue. He also highlighted that people from the UK often head to EU countries to retire, but head to other countries such as America, New Zealand and Canada to work. He said, "The euro is the worst idea and it is central to the EU. The complexity of leaving shows why we should leave. The EU has infiltrated every corner." The Economist also claimed 85% of future growth economically is outside the EU, so the UK must reposition itself